Hello everyone, Nicholas for De Gaspé, and today we're presenting the Baxter bed with drawers. The idea behind the Baxter bed basically was to create a bed that maximized storage, probably more for people who have small flats or condos in the city, but it can be useful for people who have a big house too. So as far as the drawers are concerned, here they're installed on an etiquette runner, which is really a high-end runner with lots of adjustments. It's also a full extension slide. So sometimes you can see on some furniture that the drawer is going to stop opening here, in which case it would be a 3/4 extension. But in this case, you can really see that it's full extension. The drawer comes out completely. So you really have access to the whole drawer once it's open. It's also a soft closing slide, so it won't slam. It'll never slam shut, you can push it hard, but it's always soft closing at the back. It's really like a little top of the range feel when you're playing with the drawers. Then as for the interior, the back is made of Tafisa laminate, a product manufactured in Lac Mégantic. So it's a really beautiful material that goes well together with lots of advantages. And it's made in Quebec, so we're very happy. Beautiful equipment. In terms of options, the bed, well, that would have been possible. Here we have it in front of us. In fact, it's the queen size in white oak, but it would also have been possible to have it in the double and king sizes. Then, like all the other De Gaspé furniture, it would have been possible to have it in solid yellow birch, in white oak, as we have it here, and in solid walnut. As far as the queen and king are concerned, like the beds, both of them in both sizes, it's 80 inches. Well, it's exactly the same drawer size, so you won't have smaller drawers for a queen or larger ones for a king. It's exactly the same drawer setup. Then, in the case of the double, given that double beds are a little shorter, well, in that case, the 3 drawers are a little smaller. They're still the same depth, but they're a little narrower. Then there's the headboard option. It would have been possible to have the bed, just the frame, without the headboard. Then it would have been possible to have it with just the head. Then as a third option, it's possible to have it with the shelves integrated into the headboard. The idea behind this, in fact, is that if, for example, you buy a Baxter bed, then you want to use bedside tables next to it, then you put a bedside table here, well, you lose access to that drawer. So the idea was to allow you to have a small bedside table to place objects, whatever, a book or a glass of water, and still have access to the first drawer here. So to show you how the bed is made here, we've taken it partly apart so that you can understand how it's made, how it's designed. In fact, the design is quite simple. There are 2 boxes here, one on each side, in which the drawers are installed. Then each of these 2 boxes are assembled, if you like, on the foot of the bed and on the part here that holds the headboard. So it's a bit like a sandwich. In fact, the 2 panels like this are assembled on the 2 drawer units. Then we have the central bar here, which is a steel bar, on which the base will rest. So the bed base will rest on both these crossbars and the steel crossbar here. So to install the bed base, I can show you. It's quite simple. So there you go. Here the base is simply placed on the cross members we've just seen when the base wasn't there. As far as the base is concerned, it's a platform base made of panel, but with holes cut into the base to allow air to circulate. So it has both advantages. It has the advantage of good ventilation and also the advantage of being a platform base. So your mattress won't take on the shape of the slats over the years. Another little detail not to be overlooked. In fact, all De Gaspé furniture is made in this way, with a cabinet-making principle of continuity of grain. The 3 drawers here will be made on a single large panel, so it's more pleasing to the eye. When you look at the bed from the side here, you can see that the 3 drawers are made on one large panel and that we've cut into it to make the 3 drawers. In terms of complementary products, often in the showroom here, we're going to present it. Firstly, we're going to present it with the head and shelves, as this allows access to the first drawer. We think it makes a lot of sense to have these little shelves, so that's how we're going to present it. We won't be putting a bedside table next to it. As for the chest of drawers, well, Obviously, we designed the bed to allow people to avoid buying a dresser, basically to save a little bit of money on a dresser. But if some people need a lot of storage, it can be interesting to have a dresser too. In these cases, we tend to present it with the Angus collection, which has a rather straight design. The edges are sharp, so it's a bit like the bed here. Of course, there are little 1/4-inch radii, but it's a bed that's mostly straight. So we think it fits in well with the Angus collection, which, by the way, is available in chest or dresser. You can visit the Angus dresser page to find out more. So there you have it as far as complementary products are concerned. The Baxter bed, in fact, is really, we know it's not the cheapest bed in our collection. It's a bed that's a little more expensive than the others because there's actually more material, there's more work involved with all the drawer boxes inside. Still, it's one of our best-selling beds, basically. Our beds sell well, but this one in particular. So it's a product we really like. It's a product that manufactures well, and it's also easy to assemble, so it doesn't take very long for the delivery people to get to you. The large drawers maximize storage space. It's a simple, well-made product that we really like. So that's it for the Baxter bed. If you really have other questions that we didn't cover during this short video, you can reach us by email, by phone, or at the showroom in Montreal and the showroom in Toronto. We'll be happy to answer any questions you may have. My pleasure, and thank you. Bye-bye.